It's the second year that Iran is hosting an international automobile conference. Foreign automakers are laying the groundwork to return to the huge Iranian market when sanctions are fully lifted. Iran's auto industry has been a major casualty of penalties imposed over the Islamic Republic's nuclear program. Auto sanctions were lifted earlier this year after an interim nuclear agreement was reached between Iran and world powers. A final accord is still on the horizon, raising the prospect of better times for the industry.
We have already had intense discussions with our partner Iran Khodro, and we have a strong will to create a joint venture in Iran, covering all the value chain of the automotive industry and introducing new products and technologies as soon as possible.
Total car production in Iran was 1.6 million in 2011, but it dropped 50% 2 years later. U.S. sanctions on the auto industry in 2013 were the main cause, on top of American and European bans on Iranian bank transactions abroad. Companies like France's PSA Peugeot Citroën and South Korea's Hyundai left the country altogether.
We're currently producing without the help of foreign partners. Production is now on the rise after a slump. We've reached our potential. Our objective for this year is to produce 600,000 different models.
Iran Khodro has 54% market share. The government recently granted them and the country's second biggest manufacturer, Saipa, an exclusivity deal on urban crossover and city compact models. The move has raised questions about anti-competitive practices.
If private companies want to compete, they have to be able to penetrate the sector. The exclusivity of the government should be divided into different segments. We can do it. We have the ability to compete with Iran Khodro and Saipa.
Iran's industry ministry now wants 40% of production done in Iran to begin with. With local manufacturers in the driver's seat, future partnerships with foreign firms are set to change course.